Well, somebody's excited for an adventure, huh, Molly? As soon as I open up the tailgate, she jumps in and pretty much won't leave here until we open up the door out on the trail. Which way are we gonna go?
In the mountain.
In the mountain? What are we doing?
Straight.
Are we going camping? Like many of our adventures, we found our way making it through Spanish Fork Canyon and over Soldier Summit to head into desert country. We accessed the swell just outside of Huntington, Utah, and started making our way through the fast, well-graded dirt roads. What is up, Backroad Explorers? I'm so excited to be out on the trail again. Best thing about the weather warming up is it makes it so we can get out, even more frequently. One of the things that I always talk about on trips is how disappointed I am that we cruise by a lot of what looks like really cool trails to go and check out as we're going from one destination to another. So what I decided to do this trip was come back to the San Rafael Swell and go down a bunch of the roads that we are always passing up and that I want to go and check out. So should be mostly all new trails to us, but an area that we're pretty familiar with, including where we stopped just for a few minutes to let the boys stretch their legs. This is an area I've camped a couple of times. It's really beautiful with these cool rocks behind us and things like that. So let's hit the trail. The San Rafael Swell has turned into one of my favorite places in Utah to explore, and Buckhorn Wash Road only helped to fuel my appreciation of this incredible area. Knudsen Tunnel. Blocked off, but pretty crazy. I'm standing up so you can see how big it is. Man, I want to go back there. And this is why I love overlanding. Just places like this. Most of the breakoff trails in the area lead to dispersed camping sites, so we enjoyed our time jumping off the main road to travel up each for a few hundred yards until the spur trail ends. I've always had a longing to see where every road ends, so no matter how long or short a spur trail is, there's something very satisfying about having made it to the end of each one. We slowly cut our way through the desert looking for the Buckhorn Wash dinosaur footprint. Next time I need to get exact coordinates because we never found them and my two dinosaur-loving boys were a little bit disappointed. night. So we have just wrapped up lunch, and I'm really reluctant to leave this camp spot because it's just so beautiful, but we still have a ways to go. I'm looking forward to going down Mexican Mountain Road and finding a cool place to camp along there. So let's get back on the trail. A part of the Colorado Plateau, the San Rafael Swell is considered high desert country. It's filled with beautiful towering mesas, buttes, and pinnacles. There's plenty of both wild and organized camping in the area, and although spring and fall can get busy due to great weather, it's usually way less busy than other places in the area. It has beautiful slot canyons, miles of hiking trails, and tons of Native American history. There's something for everyone. The Buckhorn Wash pictographs. Really cool. One of the cool things about these pictographs is they're a couple thousand years old, and they're right out in the open. A lot of times they're like in caves or up under nooks and things like that. So the idea is that they were either meant to be seen or to display some type of spiritual message or something like that, which is really cool. Man, Buckhorn Wash is just beautiful. After leaving the pictographs, we only had a few more miles until we met up with Mexican Mountain Road. The turnoff is easy to spot as it takes place right before the San Rafael River Bridge. The old historic bridge is still there and is definitely worth stopping to check out. Additionally, there's a small organized camping area, the San Rafael Swell Bridge Campground, that costs $6 and has pit toilets. Mexican Mountain Road is a 14-mile road that is all about the buttes. In every direction there are beautiful buttes. The area is very popular amongst rock climbers who have over 20 climbing routes throughout the area, and is the primary access road for the Upper Black Boxes trailhead. That trail is very popular for canyoneering and includes rappels and water fording. Like most of BLM land, it serves a lot of different people and is often used for grazing, which means there are gates along the route. Once through, just remember to close the gate. The general rule of thumb is to follow any posted signs, which almost never exist, or leave the gate how you found it, which is almost always closed. Well, we found a camp spot. Not quite as scenic as the other one, but this is still really beautiful. We're about 3/4 of the way down Mexican Mountain Road. We made it all the way to the end. Well, actually, the road stops a little bit before the map says. It looks like there was a washout, and rather than repairing the last like half mile of the road, it looks like they just put up boulders to stop it. But it was a really fun road to go down, really beautiful and scenic. And we've made it to camp. It's about 4 o'clock, which means we have about 2 hours of daylight. And we're just gonna have some fun playing with the boys, throwing rocks around, playing in the dirt. Should be great. See you in the morning. Here's a look at camp. Pretty beautiful. Set up a fire here in about an hour or so when it starts getting a little bit dark. Man, I am just in awe of the sunset on the rocks over there. Just beautiful. Just finished up dinner. Have about another 30 minutes of light. Gorgeous. What do you boys think of the fire?
It's cool.
It's pretty good?
Yeah.
Keeping you warm? Good. Jackson's just keeps trying to put his hand in there.